of my roles as a communications consultant, in addition to sharing the easier way to sell, is to share the easier way to network. And early on, I discovered there were networking commandments that must remain unbroken for you to succeed in what I call face-to-face marketing. But the first of those networking commandments is being broken as we speak. And I think it's a topic important enough to warrant at least a brief heart-to-heart with you. I just had a great conversation with my friend and fellow sales consultant, Michelle Hecht. And we talked briefly about something we both dislike immensely. And it turns out it makes us crazy when people begin to sell to us immediately upon our accepting their LinkedIn connection request. Michelle and I aren't alone. We can't really understand why people think sending a request and having it accepted gives the sender a green light to start selling immediately. That's the broken commandment I was referring to. You must never sell at a networking event. I know, but whether you think of it this way or not, LinkedIn and other social networking sites are by their very name giving rise to what it is you're doing. So commandment number 1, and I'll do a piece on this soon, is stop selling right after you make a contact. Stop selling at networking events. Just forget about it. You keep hearing that sales is more about relationship than it is about product. Well, it's hard to gauge the degree of relationship you've established with a connection request. Requests carry more weight than invitations, and I heard years ago that, for instance, a policeman telling you to pull over is not an invitation. Requests have consequences, and the consequence of a contact request on LinkedIn is that you must follow networking rules. You must be a networking mensch. And here's the best definition for our conversation. A mensch is a person with the qualities one would hope for in a friend or trusted colleague. First of all, in most cases, when I receive a request, I don't know the sender. I don't know you yet. It would be marvelous for you to learn a little bit about me and me to learn a little bit about you before you decide I need your product and start to sell it to me. I am not fresh meat for your business. What I am is a valuable networking asset. I want to know more about you and what you do before I would even consider buying from you or referring you into my network, which is what you want in any effective networking strategy. As in any networking conversation, you must first build a relationship that allows the other person in the communication the space to determine whether they want to do business with you in the first place. They may not want to, especially if you break the first commandment of networking. That may seem a bit harsh, but you know that that's the way it works, or you should. Networking as an effective marketing strategy is a wonderful way to enroll an army of people that believe in you and what you do. This army will help you advance on the road to success. And speaking of armies, there's a line that I first heard in the mid-1980s which stems from the world of network marketing. It's, don't machine gun your warm market. Think of it that way when you start to sell immediately after you make a connection. You are machine gunning your warm market. Networking is a place to establish and nurture relationships. Leave your guns and your need to sell safely at home.